really got to start buying steel at the appropriate thickness. So welcome back everybody. Today we're making a Nessmuk for a customer. I got the steel all flattened out, did a little back and forth with the customer. We got a profile chosen, so I just transferred that to the sheet steel template. Let's get started profiling. Okay, so we got our scribe lines all scribbled in. I am now going to quickly throw together a file guide. Less of a file guide, more of a let's not screw up the plunge line guide. Yeah, here's that happening. Okay, so the pre-quench grind is complete. I have the edge down to about 5/100ths of an inch. The quick and dirty plunge line guide did fantastically. I'm very happy with how the plunges turned out. So the plan is I will normalize it twice, then I'll preheat the oil and we'll heat it up one more time and give it the quench. And assuming it's adequately hardened, it'll be straight into the oven to temper. All right, so heat treat is complete. It's all tempered. So I'm gonna continue this grind as it is, which is like a saber grind type grind, until I get to about 3/100ths of an inch, at which time I'll switch from the platen, which is the flat part on the grinder, to just the slack of the belt where there's nothing behind the belt. And that'll just convex the grind and get it kind of curve. So it's like the opposite of a hollow grind, which would be concave, it's convex. The idea is that you have more material behind the actual cutting edge, so that's a little more durable. And I'll keep going with that until I get the actual edge to about 2/100ths of an inch. And from there I can put the cutting edge on, and then I'll blend the primary bevel into the cutting edge by rolling it. Anyway, yeah, let's just do it easier to show you. have finally finished hand sanding. Always takes longer than you'd expect, but we're done. So I'm gonna rinse it off and then clean it up with some iso alcohol. Then we'll put the whole thing in some paper towel soaked in vinegar, leave it in there for a couple hours to get a nice patina on the entire thing, and we'll worry about the handle. Alright, so I sanded this guy through 1000 grit last night, gave it a coat of stain, and let it dry overnight. So welcome to a new segment I'm calling the Todd LeShane Cooking Show. So we got big saucepan full of water, little saucepan. I'm going to be making some paste wax using this guy's recipe, and the paste wax will be this knife's sealing finish on the handle. 1/3 cup beeswax. In we go. And half a cup of boiled linseed oil. And we're just gonna mix that until it's a homogeneous goop and then pour it into probably just an aluminum can to cool off in the fridge. Then we're gonna avoid throwing hot pieces of kitchenware. Thank you all so very much for watching. I know it's been a little while since the last video. I took a new day job, so it's kind of been sucking some of my time away from the blacksmithing venture, but I'm really excited to get this to him. I hope he likes it. We've covered all the bases, and it should make a pretty good bushcraft knife. Slices paper okay, like you saw. It's definitely more of a wood processor. I think just the thickness and the type of bevel. So yeah, I'm gonna get her cleaned up and sent to her new home. Next video should be out in the next week or two. I'm going to show you how I made the etching machine. Pretty fun project. A little different, not blacksmithing related necessarily, but it does have to do with etching metal. But yeah, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.